we'll have a brief discussion one by one, each element of the email. So while you're composing the email, date is automated. Automatically date will be generated. You need not to type it. And from address, as you know that you are going to log in into the mail by using your email ID. So that is the reason there is no need of typing the from address again once if you have login into the mail. So from address is also not required once if you have login into the mail. But where you need to mention the to address, actually, I have already explained what is the difference between CC and BCC also. To address is nothing but primary receiver, the main receiver of the email. And CC stands for, if you would like to send the same copy to the other people of the same organization as a Xerox copy, I could say that. We could consider CC as a Xerox copy. If you would like to send the email as a copy to them, you can mention those email IDs under CC. CC stands for carbon copy. BCC stands for blind carbon copy. That means if you would like to send the same email secretly to the higher authority, where the recipients who are there in to address and CC, they should not aware of it, their email IDs you have to mention under BCC. Okay, so I have already explained all these things. Next one, writing the subject line. How to write the subject line? I have already told that subject line is very important while you are composing the mail. Okay, because it highlights the title line. It is a topic line where you are going to highlight the purpose of writing an email. Make sure that what are the points we have to remember while you are composing the subject line. It must be very brief and short. It is eye-catching to the reader. Because by seeing the subject line, it creates some kind of an interest in the mind of the reader to open the mail and read the content. So that is the way you need to compose the subject line. But make sure that generally a subject line will not be a complete sentence. In most of the cases, the subject line will be a phrase. It might be a phrase, that's it, which consists of maximum 8 to 10 words, right? So one of the important qualities of writing a subject line in email, it must be very short and brief. It must be eye-catching to the reader. Okay, I have given some sample examples of subject line for different situations. What is the first situation I have given there? For example, you are a team leader and you are planning to conduct a meeting to the team members. So whatever the purpose of the mail, you are composing an email, that purpose, whatever the word is addressing that purpose, with that word you are going to start the subject line. For example, for the first situation, what is my purpose? Conducting a meeting to the team members. So with that only, I have started the subject line. Meeting with the team leader. On what time I am going to have a meeting? The members are going to have a meeting at 10:30 a.m. When they are going to have a meeting, today or tomorrow? Today. So by reading the subject line, the team members will have a clarity. We have a meeting with the team leader at 10:30 today. Is that clear? So while you are composing the subject line, whatever the purpose you are drafting the mail, the word which is addressing that purpose, by using that word, you have to start the subject line. So what is the second one? Second one, you are a fresher, you are applying for a company as a software engineer. So you are applying. Applying is a keyword there. So I'm going to start with the keyword, applying for the position of the software engineer or a system analyst. Third situation. What is the third situation I have given? You are a team leader. You would like to know the status of the work on a project by the team members. Then I just want to inquire that. So what is the keyword I have used there to start the subject line? Inquire about the status of the work on the project. Subject line is very, very important while you're composing the mail. So whatever the guidelines I have given to draft a subject line, follow these guidelines while you're drafting the subject line. It must be very short and brief, which consists of maximum 8 to 10 words. The subject line must highlight the purpose of drafting the email. Generally, the subject line is going to start with the keyword. Okay. Next one, formal phrases for salutation. So what are the different phrases we can use for salutation actually? What does it mean by salutation? Dear students, what does it mean by salutation? The polite way of addressing the receiver, we call it as a salutation. For example, we can use sir, ma'am, dear ma'am. But make sure that after the salutation, we have to use comma. But if you know the name of the person actually, then we can drop the salutation like this. Dear Mr. Rahul, dear Miss Sita. If that person is a married person, you can use dear Mrs. Swati. Or semi-formal. It's not too formal, too informal. In such a kind of a situation, how to write the salutation? So by using their names, dear Rahul, dear Sita, dear Swati. So these are the different ways of addressing the receiver. And informal expressions. Directly you can say that by name, Rahul, Sita, or whatever. Or else by saying or addressing, by greeting, hi, hello, hello Rahul. Okay. So these are the informal expressions we can make use of while you're addressing the receiver. And greetings also, I have already told that you need to greet the people by saying that greetings and best wishes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, greetings of the day. But make sure that even after greetings also there must be a comma. After salutation there must be a comma. After greetings also there must be a comma. Okay. Now, how to write the body of the email? See, in the process of composing the body of the email, okay, if it is a direct mail, you are sending a mail directly to somebody. So what are the elements we have to include in the body of the email? The first one, highlight the purpose or the reason of the mail. So what are the elements we have to include in the body of the email, my dear students? The first element, highlight the purpose or the reason of the mail. Second element, so what you're expecting from the receiver by composing the mail. What are you expecting from the receiver by composing this mail? That has to be highlighted in the next lines. And what is the third one? Closing remarks of the email. Finally, you can offer the thanks. Let us take one example how to write it. See, you bought something actually. In an online, you bought a product actually, but unfortunately, after opening that, there is a damage to the product. Then you are going to give a complaint to the online authorities, the concerned authorities. How you are going to draft the complaint? Let us see that now. How you are going to draft the complaint? Let us see that now. How to draft the body of the email? First, we have to highlight the purpose of writing the email. So on what purpose you are writing the email, how you are going to start it, observe carefully. I am writing this mail to complain you about the damaged product which I received on yesterday, that is on 1/2/2021 or else 31/1/2021, whatever it is. Okay. See, observe carefully. How did I start the email? If it is a complaint mail, what is the first element I have to include? I have to highlight the purpose of drafting the mail. How did I highlight the purpose of drafting the mail? In what way I have started? By using an expression like, I am writing this mail to complain you about the damaged product which I received, because they are selling the products to many people actually. So it would be helpful to them if you are going to mention the date and time also. If you want to be more specific, you can also mention the time of receiving the product. For example, on so-and-so date, so-and-so time, I have received the product, but unfortunately it was a damaged one. If you want to give the more specific details to the receiver, you can also include the time in the purpose lines. So first, in the body of the email, you need to highlight the purpose of writing this mail. Second element, what should I highlight? Yeah, what you are expecting from the receiver. What are you expecting from the receiver, my dear students? Two things you can expect for a damaged product. Either you can expect them to send a new one, or else you can ask them to redeem the money. Any one of them you are going to ask. That is what I have mentioned here. Observe carefully. Exactly, action required from the receiver. I request either you replace the product or redeem my money to my account as soon as possible. Okay. Next one, closing remarks. How I am going to close the email in a very polite manner? I am looking forward for an immediate action. Closing remarks are, I am looking forward for an immediate action. Finally, what is the fourth element I have to include in the body of the email? Thank you very much. Now, whatever the sentences I have given here in different elements, let us make it into one single paragraph, which becomes the body of the email. What is the body of the email now? I am writing this email to complain you about the damaged product which I received on yesterday, that is on 1/2/2021. I request either you replace the product or redeem my money to my account as soon as possible. I am looking forward for an immediate action. Thank you very much. Is that clear how to draft the body of the email, my dear students? Shall I move on to the next one now? Shall I move on to that? ఇప్పుడు direct mail గురించి చెప్పా. For example, you got a mail from somebody. You are trying to give a reply to them. How to send a reply mail? How to draft the body of the reply mail? Shall we see that once? How to draft the body of the reply mail? Shall we see that once? Yes. Let us see that. What are the elements in the reply mail? Let us see that. First element, you need to mention the reference of the mail. Reference of the mail ante enti? What does it mean by reference of the mail? When did you receive the mail? On what time you have received the mail? You need to refer that in the body of the email. That is the first step you have to do in the body of the email for a reply. First, you need to mention, include the reference details of the mail which you have received. You have to include the reference details of the mail which you have received. What are the reference details you have to mention? When did you receive that mail? On what time you have received that mail? You need to mention that. Because the reader can understand, okay, he is having a reply to the mail which I have forwarded to him yesterday. That clarity the receiver will have if you are going to mention the reference details. Is that clear? That is the first element we have to do in the reply mail. Second element, the remaining elements would be the same, like a direct mail. First, you have to mention the purpose of the mail. Second, what kind of an action you are expecting from the receiver. Next, closing remarks. Finally, offering the thanks. Let us see how to draft a reply mail. Each element, let us see once. Observe carefully how to give the reference. What is the expression I have used to start the email, please? With reference to. So this is a starting expression I am using to start the email. With reference to the mail. When did I receive that mail? I have received that mail on 31/1/2021. I am mentioning the date. If you want to be more specific, you can also mention the time. Okay, with reference to the mail dated on 31/1/2021 at 10:30 p.m. If you want to be more specific to the receiver, you can also mention the time. What is the second element? Highlighting the purpose of the mail. What is the purpose of the mail I am highlighting here? I am writing this mail in connection with the reason for the delay of my project. For example, team leader might have sent a mail to you. Why did you delay the project? What is the reason for delaying the project? Now you are going to give a reply to the team leader. In what way you are giving a reply to the team leader? I am writing this mail in connection with the reason for the delay of the project. I am unable to submit the project on time due to my ill health. So I'm giving a reason over there. I'm giving a reason why I was unable to submit the project on the given time. What is the third element? What you're expecting from the receiver. So what you're expecting from the receiver, hence, I request you to give me some more time to complete it. So you're requesting the receiver to extend the time to submit the project. Next one, closing remarks. I am looking forward for a positive reply. I'm looking forward for a positive reply. And finally, offering the thanks. Thank you very much for your esteemed support. So this is the way you need to give the reply mail. Observe carefully, it becomes the body of the reply mail. With reference to the mail dated on 31/1/2021, I am writing this mail in connection with the reason for the delay of my project. I am unable to submit it on time due to my ill health. Hence, I request you to give me some more time to complete it. I am looking forward for a positive reply. And thank you very much for your esteemed support. See here, I have given different phrases actually. These phrases which will helpful to you to compose the mail. You can make use of all these expressions while you're composing the mail. Okay, I have given some expressions on complaining. I have given some expressions on apologizing. That means if you have done any mistake, you make an apology to somebody. So what are the expressions we can make use of formally to apologize somebody in a very polite manner? I have given some expressions over there. And if you want to make the request, if you want to attach something to the mail, please find the attached file you requested to this mail. Okay, closing comments. I look forward to hear you. I'm looking forward for a positive reply. So these are the closing remarks we can do. Okay, finally, subscription. So what kind of subscription we can make use of? Regards, with regards, yours faithfully, sincerely. Subscription is nothing but the polite way of closing the mail.